In fact,
That is it. I need that picture.
we'll get it to you. Don't worry.
That is it.
All right. So aside from the halftime show, I was taking some notes too on what I love. Gladys Knight singing national anthem was phenomenal.
So
and
good.
I thought she was definitely really singing that. In my
Yes, she
opinion.
was.
You know what else I liked? At the very end, when they present the trophy to the team, first of all, Vince Wilfork was part of it. Then he handed it off to Emmitt Smith and then to Joe Namath. And I think it was great because all of those guys have been there before.
Right.
So they were taking their time and letting
get it
all
to
the
them.
Patriots players touch the trophy, kiss the trophy, because it's like they had joy of, like, I understand this moment. This is huge for you. Some people just take the trophy and just kind of beeline it right
pass
to
it
the
down.
stage. I liked that. And I also love that Edelman won the MVP because it shut a lot of people up. A lot of people questioning lately if he's a Hall of Fame contender.
Right.
And I think he is. He's been such a hustler for many, many years. And I thought that was
A lot of
just
people
kind
hoping he shaves the beard too.
I
Probably
think that was playoff
Probably
beard.
time
I'm
to
sure
go.
by tomorrow
Hey,
at the parade it'll be gone.
Don't forget those two young girls who sang before Gladys Knight came out. Man, between those two women who came out and sang, who were incredibly talented, and
Yeah.
Gladys Knight. After Gladys was done, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
You know what I liked about both the performances of America the Beautiful and the national anthem? They put just enough on it.
They were
to
great.
respect the song, but make it their own, yet they didn't take it and go overboard. Maybe there was a note or two that they, kind of brought up and wavered a little bit, so they put their own spin on it just enough. And even I think in terms of Gladys Knight and the time that it took her to sing the national anthem, it was very well paced, and I thought she sung great.
And everyone is saying Whitney was the best, right? But you got to give Gladys credit because Gladys sang it live.
Yeah.
Whitney didn't sing it live. No offense to Whitney, God rest her soul, but she didn't sing it live. She recorded it before and then kind of lip-synced through it.
Yeah.
Still incredible. She still is the best, but Gladys gets extra credit for being out there and
She certainly does.
really belting it out and doing an A+ job.
What a strong start to the game, and then it really did take a while to pick up.
Right.
It was like, okay, the play itself was good football if you were looking at it on paper, but come on, let's get some scoring here. Let's give this crowd something to cheer about.
Hey, give me extra time at the table with the empanadas.
Okay. I will say
I consider that a win.
This was the first Super Bowl that I actually found myself kind of getting up more often and just doing dishes and kind of taking care of some things and then checking in, going, what yard line are we on? Anything happen? Did I miss anything? No. All right. Okay, I'll come in for the next play.
Veggie empanadas and the steak tips were.
See, it's funny that we're talking about the highlights, and it's the national anthem and the food.
That's what made me happy.
Sometimes that's what happens, and I know we mentioned some of those commercials that we loved as well. Brendan, we know that you were watching. Were you watching every minute? What did you like? What did you hate?
Bookie.
Guys, this just in, I'm told Adam Levine is currently preparing breakfast and he's got his shirt off again.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, really?
He's covered.
Brendan, I'm thinking you and I need to go out and get that tattoo. Like, maybe
Island?
like he can get Bristol, and I can get
I can't.
Roadshow. Yes, our director's saying Roadshow.
And Nairobi, of course.
Of course.
And
Nairobi
I
up here.
can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure Adam Levine had a Super Bowl betting box tattooed on his back, and people were filling them in.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say, this is one of the finest books I've ever read. Julian Edelman's book, Relentless, is so good. And Michaela, I'm glad
Can I
you
borrow
brought him
that?
up. You can. Here you go.
Thank you.
You should have played last night.
It's such a good book, and this guy, I think, really typifies and epitomizes what it means to not give up. The title of the book is apropos, Relentless, and I'm so glad he won the MVP because for a while, he was the only player that got off the bus. He was making plays, he was making things happen, and it was just terrific. Well, what do our social media friends have to say about all of this? Did they love the game? What were their favorite parts, least favorite parts? We had a tidal wave of comments. It was tough to pick, but let's try these out, ladies and gentlemen. Up first for us, Linda Gadori-Deasley says, we were on the edge the entire game. Me too, Linda. Defense was the highlight. Yes, they were terrific. Held the Rams to 3 points. Gladys Knight did an amazing job with the national anthem, absolutely. Chris Johnson chimes in for us. Patriots, true to form, kicked it into gear for the last quarter. The rest of the game was a snooze fest. Go Pats. Christine Michaels shares the high when Gronk made it to the 2-yard line. Oh, that was fantastic. I exploded. The low when the interception happened. Yeah, that wasn't so good. And then then she continues, congratulations, Pats, there you go. And lastly, Bonnie Bryden closes things out for us with her thoughts on the commercials. I loved the Alexa Fail commercial where the dog barks and orders dog food, and the NFL 100th Gala commercial with all the football players jumping in. I loved that one as well. Thanks, everyone. We love when you chime in every day. Please leave your comments on the Buzz topic each morning on Facebook, and we may even read yours right here on the show. You can also like and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. For now, Michaela is in the kitchen.